Hey everyone, today I'm going to be unboxing, cooking, eating, and reviewing this Canadian individual meal pack military ration. This one is from 2019 and it's turkey strips with orange sauce. Stick around for this week's food review. Hi, I'm Dan and welcome back to DC Outdoors. This is your source for weekly outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff. Please get started by hitting the like, the subscribe, and that bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Well, let's get on with this week's food review. All right, everybody. So today I'm going to be unboxing this one. It's turkey strips with orange sauce. This one is menu number 21. It's from 2019. As usual, this one has a QR code on the back. You can scan that QR code and it will take you to the Canadian Forces military group so you can learn more about these menus. Let's open it up and see what we're having today for lunch. All right. First on top, we have the paper matches. These ones are a white tip. We have the Canadian compressed napkin, Tic Tacs, Nescafe sweet and creamy. That's the 3-in-1 coffee. You have cranberry maple trail mix. Got a tube of Tabasco. Got the chunky Kit Kat bar. We have raspberry jam, peanut butter. We have a grape sports drink. We have another grape sports drink. Pain hamburger bun. This is the beverage bag. We have a chocolate drink mix, fruit cocktail. This is the turkey strips with orange sauce, the main, the entree, paper napkin, and the Canadian. Okay, so first we're going to take a look at the cranberry maple trail mix. There's a look at the nutritional information on the back. This thing is packed 127th day of 2019. So 30, 60, 90, 36, 9, 12. So somewhere about the 4th month of 2019. So right around April 2019. It's 2019 to 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We're getting up to 6 years on this one. So we're going to proceed with caution. Not eating anything that looks weird, but I would imagine this is good. It's nice and sealed, so let's open it up. Pour that in here. A little clumpy.
It'll break up, I think.
Yeah, you betcha. Got the raisins, sunflower seeds, it looks like. Got almonds, it says. So it's cranberries, almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, and shelled sunflower seeds. So that's what we got in there. Next, we will open up the chunky Kit Kat bar. That's the nutritional information on the back. When it comes to the chocolate bars, we're really just looking for melt or bluing. And again, it looks pretty good to me. I don't really see a lot of faded color on it. We'll break it apart. Oops, I kind of broke it wrong, but there's a look at the wafers. And we'll put that Kit Kat bar inside there. That's the Pain hamburger bun. So these hamburger buns, nutritional information, you got 200 calories on it. Again, these are typically stamped somewhere with a date on them. Although they're packed with a fresh pack, I do start to worry a little bit about these. This one again, the date right there is 19/063, so the 63rd day of 2019. So open it up. It's packed with the fresh pack. Do not eat. These are always going to be a little bit challenging to open. It smells okay. We'll kind of cut it open here. Crumbly. Let's look at the bun. I'll probably put it right there for now. I'm going to put the entree right away to heat up. So we're going to heat this up in a pan of hot water. This is the turkey strips with orange sauce. Yikes, this one is packaged 155 day of 2018. So we're getting kind of old here, folks. Mostly what I'm looking for in old packages like this is blown out packages, things that don't look right. This looks okay to us, so I'm going to heat this up in a pan of hot water. We'll be back soon. All right, next up, this is the fruit cocktail. So you're looking there, 140 calories in a pouch. Date on this one, 19th day of 2019. Again, fruit cocktail, 19th day, 2019. That's what the pouch looks like. Mostly what I find with these old fruits is it just starts to break up a little bit. So you can see that this one is kind of broken up. We do have one cherry in there, and I noticed that there's a second one just stuck in the bag. So we'll flip that out here too for you. We got 2 half cherries in there. Other than that, you get pears, peaches, pineapples, grapes, and like I said, cherries.
It mainly just looks like pineapple and peach.
Absolutely. Let's make our drinks. We'll be right back. Next, we're going to mix up the 3-in-1 coffee. So we got some boiling water from a kettle. This says best before 2020. I don't really worry about the 3-in-1 coffees. I think they have a pretty good shelf life. But I am smelling it, and it smells just fine to me. Let's pour that in there. Let that sink in for a second or two before I stir it. And before I do that, we'll get the drink mix going. So this is the grape drink. It says add to 250 mils of water. I think these are a 500 milliliter pint glass. So I'm probably gonna, I don't know, my man, do you want one big sweet glass or do you want half a glass?
I'll do one big sweet glass.
One big sweet glass. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna pour both in. Here's the second one. Pour our water in. Give that a little stir. Pour a little bit more water in there. I can tell it's pretty sweet. Do our best work here. And while that's dry off my spoon, and then I'll give the 3-in-1 sweet and creamy a little stir. Awesome. We have one last drink to make. That's the chocolate drink mix. So there's a look at the chocolate drink mix. Again, this package says what? I'm looking for the date. Don't even see a date on this guy. Yeah, don't see a date on it. That's the chocolate drink mix. Again, you're looking at 190 calories. Some people actually take this and mix it with the coffee, so you kind of get a little mocha. I don't think we're going to do that today. We'll just make it as a chocolate drink mix. So normally what I do with this, we'll just get these out of the way here. Normally what I'll do is I'll just pour the water right in this, and it does have the gusseted bottom, so you can let it sit up. So we're opening it up. It smells good to me. Basically, you're supposed to fill the water to that dotted line. Kind of the best work you can. Probably doesn't hurt to go a little bit overboard on it, because I do find that they usually get chunky. Clean up our spill with the paper napkin. And then usually what I do is I seal it up nice and tight. And then I will give it a fold or two before I shake it up, just so I don't make a big mess. We'll check back in with you soon. All right, so I've been shaking this up for a while. take a look at it. Maybe what I'll do is I'll give it one last shake, not fold it up so much just in case there's any chocolate stuff in the folds of it. I don't feel any powder, so hopefully we're good. It's a little chunky. Do our best, but there you go. That's the chocolate drink mix. So we have almost have everything ready, but I am going to tell you guys something. Here's a look at the Tabasco sauce. This seems a bit weird to me. Notice how that thing is real stuffed with air. I don't like that, so we won't be using this Tabasco sauce, and I won't be opening it. I just don't like how it's blown up like a balloon. That's usually a sign that something bad's going on. And I don't think we'll be using this. I know the smell doesn't really translate on camera unless you can get up real close and give that a sniff, but it has a real sweet smell to it, almost like molasses or kind of like rye bread, which this is not supposed to be rye bread. So I think we're going to get rid of this. It still has some reasonably good texture, but I just don't like the looks of that. Okay, this has been heating up in that pan of water on the stove for a few minutes. We're going to open it up and pour it in here. It's quite hot. So we'll take this and pour that in there. Whew, she's cooking. Kind of looks interesting. This one has turkey. What else does it have? Other ingredients. Orange sauce powder. You can really smell the tomato and the garlic. It says it's got red bell peppers, carrots, soy sauce, cornstarch. I think there's some pasta in there too. Yep, some round rotinis. So you got rotini, red peppers, carrots, soy sauce. Interesting little mix. It smells pretty good though, I'd say. Anyways, I think that's everything pretty much plated up. So let's check back in with you when we're ready to eat. All right, I think we're about ready to give everything a try. Do you want to try a drink first? What do you want to try?
You try this first.
The chocolate? Okay, and we'll give this a try. Let's cheers to the folks watching at home. Cheers. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to give my sweet and creamy a try. What do you think?
Not bad. It's kind of chunky though.
Yeah, there's a look at the chunkiness. This stuff gets kind of thick. And I think that's why a lot of people like to mix it with the sweet and creamy coffee.
It's not bad though. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it isn't bad. It's got some good chocolate flavor to it, I would say. It does have a little bit of chunks in it, so you probably could have added even more water. And the chunky parts are just undissolved, so it's a little dry when you get the little chunks, but I like the taste of it. It tastes great to me. Do you want to try this?
Sure. It's pretty good.
So this is the 2 packets of the grape drink mix, the grape sports drink, inside this pint glass.
It kind of tastes like a grape Jolly Rancher.
For sure. Yeah, it does taste like a grape Jolly Rancher. Good call. It's good though. I think it's not too sweet actually. Both in here it seems to work out pretty well. It's not too crazy. Like I said, we got rid of the bread. We're not going to try that one. It smelled a little funky to us. And then I mentioned that the Tabasco feels a little bit weird, so I think we're going to get rid of the Tabasco as well. What do you want to try? You want to try the entree?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's go. We got the turkey and some noodles and some sauce. I'll try to get... I don't see carrots really in it, hey?
I think they said red peppers.
Oh, red
I
peppers.
don't know if they said...
They didn't really say carrots.
No. Well, is that carrot? No, it's not carrot.
Okay, here's a look. I'll bring you over this way. Give it a try.
Hot.
Yeah, it's hot. It tastes good. The sauce is very sweet. It's not very soy saucy, but you can definitely taste the orange flavor in it. The turkey is a little flaky, but I always find that any kind of canned meat does get flaky. The noodles have some great texture, though. I'll tell you that much. The noodles, to me, don't taste mushy at all. They taste about as good as new, in my opinion. What do you think?
I think they're like perfect.
You do get a lot of sauce. You guys can see it's very saucy. Oh, my assistant already dripped some sauce on his shirt, so you know it's saucy. But it tastes good. I like the flavor of it. What do you think of the flavor?
I like it a lot.
It's a weird mix, though. I don't quite know if it's supposed to be like Asian. It almost tastes like a sweet and sour, kind of like a sweet and sour turkey is kind of how I would describe that.
Yeah.
But pretty good. Let's take a look at the fruit. So I got a cherry here, lucky me, and some other assorted fruit. It tastes pretty good. It actually still has a reasonable bit of crunch. I think the peach will be soft. Yeah, the peaches don't seem to hold up as much. I don't really see any grapes in here. Did you see any grapes?
No, none.
None. I can see some, I think these are pineapple.
Those might be pears, or that's pear.
Oh, that was a pear that I just had too. This is pears. Like diced pear. Tastes pretty good though. Take a look at this. Got a chunk here with some of the almonds and cranberries, pumpkin seeds all stuck to it. I think that the almonds are candied.
Where the almonds at?
Hmm?
Oh, right there, you get one. Oh yeah, they're
Like a cashew. Yeah, the almonds have like a candy coating on them.
they're good.
Pumpkin seed.
Oh, wow.
Tastes pretty good.
Yeah, it broke the second I ate it.
And there's again another look at the wafer of the Kit Kat bar.
Cranberry's starting to, I don't know, does that look not great?
I think it's fine. I have to look at the cranberry. Wash it down with a little bit more of that.
Yeah, trail mix is good.
All right. Let's chow down a little bit more and we'll check in with everybody with our final thoughts when we're all done. All right, everybody. Well, as you can see, we are all done with that turkey strips meal. We just finished it off, or ate most of it, I should say. Like I mentioned off the hop, we did not eat the bread, we didn't eat the peanut butter and the jam, and we avoided using the Tabasco sauce because it looked kind of bloated, so we skipped on that one. But overall, I think we like this one. I'm trying to think if there's any complaints. I mean, typically I'm not a big fan of the chocolate or vanilla, drinks that this is, that are included. However, it tasted good. I like the inclusion of the hot coffee as well as the cold sports drink. So I think you get a good value of drinks on this one. I always like these meals too that are modular, that you can kind of break apart and eat on the go. So I like the fact that you could tear this apart. You could easily eat the sort of like trail mix or the chocolate bar, I should say, and kind of take those as snacks along the way too. So great snacks in this one. Nice little modular items. The turkey strips was great. The sauce and the flavor was really good. The turkey was a little bit flaky, as you usually get in canned turkey or really any kind of canned meat. But again, it tasted good. And the noodles held up really well, and the sauce was delicious. The fruit held up really well, too. It still had a lot of crunch, which I liked. So, I don't know. My helper, what did you think? So, we'll ask our Snack Squad helper today. What did you think of this one?
I thought, it was pretty good. The one thing I didn't like is that the bread, you can eat that.
Yeah.
And the Tabasco.
Yeah, the bread we decided not to eat. It smelled a little funky, and the Tabasco looked weird. We were thinking about adding our own hot sauce on this one, but we didn't, and it still tasted totally great without it. So, I don't know, my man, what would you rate this one out of 10? You have to give it a rating and tell me why.
An 8.
An 8?
Because, the flavor was really good on the main meal.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like you didn't even need hot sauce on it.
Yeah.
That's why.
So what would have made it a 9 or a 10?
If the bread was still available.
Gotcha.
I do like the bread.
Gotcha. So he said that basically, 8, he would have rated it. A 10 would have been if we could have eaten the bread. So I think it's safe to say if this was a fresh individual meal pack, something a little newer, and we could have eaten the bread, he may have scored this one a perfect 10 out of 10, which I think is pretty good. It's a weird menu, guys, I'll be honest, with the rotini noodles and the turkey and the sauce, but the sweet and sour kind of flavor works well. The noodles held up really good. My complaint with the entree would be you get like a lot of sauce. It was a very soupy mess. I think they could have toned back the sauce and maybe included a little bit more pasta in it would be my kind of feedback. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought the components were really good. And for an old meal that's over 5 years old, guys, that one held up pretty well. So I'll probably wrap this one up here. If you liked any of the merch that we were showing off today, the mugs, the pint glasses, the hats, you can pick up all of that stuff for yourself through our Teespring or Spreadshirt stores. And those links are above as well as down in the description. Any profits I make off of these items go back into the channel. So that's a cool way of supporting us if you like, you know, the look of any of this merch. The other thing I'll tell you is there's a join now button just below the screen. So you can join and be an exclusive member of our membership program, which we call the Snack Squad. For $1, only $1 Canadian per month, you'll get access to exclusive perks. A lot of those perks will include behind the scenes pictures or videos that kind of give spoilers, I guess, if you will, of upcoming outdoor adventures. You may also get access to videos earlier than everybody else. So typically, instead of seeing the videos on Thursdays, our Snack Squad members will usually see them a day or two earlier. You'll also get a little icon, a little Snack Squad logo by your name when you comment on any of our videos. Member shout outs, so just some of the little perks on that one. So if you do want to participate in that membership program, again, any profits from that joining up do go back into the channel. But yeah, other than that, I think we'll wrap this one up as we usually do. If this was your first time here and you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, well, please hit that like, the subscribe, and the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. We'll be back soon with our next camping, hunting, or fishing adventure. Until then, click subscribe below and check out these videos. Until next time, we'll see you outdoors.